He was a man.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's NFC Divisional Round matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And we will not have a return here to
you got kills?
to the new rule. The fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Here's the fourth-year man, J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, my gosh.
To the races, down the right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sika. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Well, Cameron Jordan, Justin Reed, Darius Slay, Stephon Gilmore. Guys on okay, perfect.
Levis to throw off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Come on, son. That's crazy, son. This nigga.
Instead, it's second down.
Oh, the 49ers.
Coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take
Nigga playing, man.
They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And look at this, for the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Play action now, Levis. A short throw to Musgrave. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, and it's third down. You look at this Niner defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. Now that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Nyheim Hines. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 20. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Niners
What's up?
On offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense.
I'm in another game, huh?
Their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get.
He's got him in, complete. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The Niners had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll throw again. Cousins.
What?
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. With touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the 49ers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Succo. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Yeah, I did.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
2nd and 10.
Levis now off of play action. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Hyatt goes in motion left.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point try now for Succo. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Levis looking to throw.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Hines now on the return.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st down. Here's Cousins. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Hyatt able to make the catch downfield.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 21-0
Yeah.
score after 1.
They got it. Got to be 4th and 3rd, just like the regular one.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Throwing is Cousins. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jalen Hyatt, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the route is on here in this first half. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Bro, like, niggas stand with Tyreek Hill and shit, but it's cool. I'm about to come up with something. I'm about to score on this drive.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
It gotta find a way.
No, Josh, it's the wrong pass. Fuck. I pressed the wrong fucking button, bro. They what? Man, I just fucked up, son. I pressed the wrong pass, son.
Hyatt goes in motion left.
I ain't tripping. I did what it is.
A first down throw for Cousins. Escaping the
What? You're not gonna sack him?
He just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
A 2nd down throw for Cousins.
Pick it, nigga.
Throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
I gotta score here.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's crazy.
The Niners get there and bring him down. Aaron Donald.
I gotta double team this nigga every time.
Sacks for him here this first half.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
I'm just going picks.
Run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So his struggles just continue.
I'm stupid.
In the first half.
I'm really stupid.
Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful.
He can't let that nigga have that shit.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2nd down, Cousins. And it's caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're going for it with Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him.
Let's get it, Josh. Nigga playing what you know.
In search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
Look at this shit, boy. Damn.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15 and the Cowboy 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Levis.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And Levis going back to the air.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. And
he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And this returnable for Hines.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Stop.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, Levis. Taken down for the
Jesus Christ, bro.
Multiple defenders there to get him. Second quarter action with 1:59
Damn,
remaining.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Levis from his own end zone. A short throw to Musgrave.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Levis sets up to throw here.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Oh,
There, but that's going to wind
nigga
up
just shoot
incomplete.
10 off.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Here's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here.
He'll let it fly for Austin.
Come on. Why that pass can't get over his head? Fuck.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Niners are
That bitch cannot. Damn it, bro.
30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
We got this. Go for it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big. And got his man complete. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
On first down, Levis. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Again, it's Levis looking to throw it.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Levis throwing for it on 4th.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Touchdown, 49ers!
J.K. Dobbins
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. A
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Tyreek Hill.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys are able to at least get one score back.
Levis will try to throw for the 2. Eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Boye Mafe got through the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown 49ers.
Kyle Pitts, 45 yards. And the 49ers have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Fourth down, Levis.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Throwing, Cousins.
And this one too low.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Niners get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Cowboys.
On first down, back to Achane. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And now they're in the hurry up.
Brings up second and 9.
Cousins. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Levis now on 1st and 10. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown 49ers. J.K. Dobbins, 54 yards. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Flush to his right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Play action now. Levis. He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball. But
and my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank inside the 20. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And quickly, they get to the line.
Hines will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point put through by Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now third down and very long.
Cousins.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Take it to the house.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First and 10. Here's Levis. This is the tight end fan. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point up and good by Dicker as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing here, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Cousins. They'll let this go for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Suck up for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 70, Cowboys 27.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now a 2nd and 10. Levis back to throw.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
One final try here for Will Levis.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And they can't connect, incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the 2nd quarter, barring a penalty. The partner under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show
ratio of putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.